137th Street.
Yeah, doesn't it?
No garbage on the street.
None in the houses either.
Oh, aren't we cute?
Just you wait.
Oh, be cool.
Look, one thing. My parents, they're good people.
Well, so are mine, I think. Lou, it'll only be until the baby has a name like Miles. And Mama's got enough bread. And then you're out of it. Unless, of course, we fall madly in love with each other.
Come on.
Do I look like a bride?
Mama?
Oh, hi, Lou.
This is a friend of mine from New York. Vickie.
Oh, hello, Vickie.
Hello, Miss Miles.
Vickie's come to visit.
Well, it's nice.
Visit me.
Well, Lou, I wish we'd known that you were coming.
Well, it was just sort of an impulse.
I see.
To meet Lou's family and all.
Well, that's very nice.
Mama, I was wondering maybe Vickie could stay here. Use Cliff's room.
Mrs. Miles, I think there's something you should know.
Vickie. Mama, Vickie and I were thinking of maybe getting married, you know?
Lou, why don't you take Miss
Fletcher.
Take Miss Fletcher's suitcase upstairs and you might check and see if the towels are in Cliff's bathroom. That's a good idea. Oh, can I get you something, Miss Fletcher?
No, thank you.
There's some coffee.
No, thanks.
Well, please, sit down.
Thank you.
You're from New York?
No, Baltimore. Do you know Baltimore?
No, I know New York. I'm from New York.
Oh, that's a great place.
You're sure you wouldn't like some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks.
Where do you live?
In New York.
Well, yes.
Oh, around 137th and 8th Avenue. You know where.
Yes, I know where. Have you been to New England before?
No, not unless you count Connecticut.
Well, it's counted.
Then I guess I've been here. I've often wondered about small town life, you know, how it is.
Well, it's different.
I'll bet. Quieter.
You'd expect Lou to go to New York.
Oh, well, that depends on Lou. If he wants to stay here and finish his schooling.
Well, he's still in high school.
I know.
And going on to college and med school.
He's smart and ambitious. That's one of the reasons.
Do you work? Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, well, that's all right.
You were going to say...
Nothing.
Well, something about Lou.
Oh, well, I was just saying that's one of the reasons why I dig him. I mean...
Yes, I know what you mean.
Sure.
What kind of work do you do?
I was learning shorthand and typing.
At a school?
No, sort of on my own. Before I met Lou, I was thinking of getting a job as a secretary.
Well, I hope Lou didn't help change your mind.
Oh, no. I still plan on getting a job, if I can. Maybe, a receptionist at first.
You know, I think there are much better opportunities in a place like New York.
Well, there might be less prejudice here.
Oh, from what I hear, my goodness, they're looking for qualified girls in New York. Of course, you're not qualified as a secretary yet, but a girl with your looks shouldn't have any trouble getting a job as a receptionist anywhere.
That could mean Peyton Place.
They don't pay much here.
Well, you know how expenses run in New York.
Do you live alone?
I live with my brother. Mrs. Miles, I think there's something you should know.
What month are you in?
3rd.
Show it to Miss Fletcher.
Thank you.
I hope you like it, Miss Fletcher.
I know I will, thank you.
I'll show you up.
Doctor's hospital.
Dr. Miles, please.
Dr. Miles? He's an emergency.
This is Mrs. Miles. As soon as possible, tell him he has an emergency at home.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get it. Stephen.
I'm sorry. But, something has come up.
What do you want?
Tomlinson said I should return the check,
Return it.
and that's what I'm doing here.
Why?
Well, it seems there was some sort of complication.
Well, what complications?
You mean he didn't call you?
No, nobody called us.
Well, I'm sure he'll be in touch with you as soon as possible.
Well, in touch, what kind of complications, Stephen?
What are you talking about?
Well, Tomlinson was very shaken up. He'd gotten some news about your inheritance. He was told that he wasn't to advance funds against any claim to the Peyton estate, or it was the bank's loss. As to how or why,
Millions of dollars just don't disappear into thin air.
I'm trying to find out as much as possible. Unfortunately, this check is just a piece of paper. I'm sorry.
Hey, wife.
Wow, huh?
Yeah, wow. I mean, one minute we're riding around in a golden coach, the next we're sitting on the curb watching it go by.
I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. It's got to be some kind of legal nonsense or some crazy, stupid mix-up.
Well, I don't think so.
Well, it all just can't go up into smoke.
Easy. Come on.
Well, Rod, it is a shock. I just can't smile and say, oh, so what? There isn't any money.
Why not?
Rod.
No, I mean it. Why not?
Why are you constantly putting me in the position of some ambitious, money-hungry...
No, I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. But there have been talks. And there have been accusations.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean it, Norman.
Norman?
Norman, you know how he feels about me, how he feels about us.
Come on, it was a long time ago.
No, that is now. That is right now. And Stephen.
Stephen, forget Stephen.
I want what's for us, what is best for us.
Fair enough.
Oh, he is not going to get away with this.
Now, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Stephen, he is not going to get away with this.
Are you trying to imply that the man has done something crooked?
Yes. Well, don't you think so, too?
No, I don't know what I think.
He has got us in quite a position. And you can't fight back.
Oh.
And I haven't got the experience or the training or the instinct to follow all the ins and outs of manipulating money.
Listen, we have a full right to a complete accounting.
I am the principal beneficiary. And my life, our lives, we are entitled to it. And we cannot just give in because a vicious man twisted and turned and fouled up the whole thing. I am going to fight him.
Yeah, but well, before you fight him, let's find out what you're fighting about.
I know what I'm fighting about.
The money.
Yes, the money. But you make it look as if everything I want for us is evil. Well, without the will or the money...
But there is.
Well, then we have to deal with it.
I understand.
Do you, Rod?
I do.
Do you really understand it all?
Yes. Hey, wife. Betty! Betty, I can't move.
No.
I can't move!
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
All I needed to put him in the hospital was you.
I've had a terrible day. Would you please leave?
It didn't take you long, did it? Just a couple of days, and he's right back in the hospital.
Get out.
You don't love that girl. A man that's in love, he shouts it out, Lou. He don't keep it inside. He yells it to the whole town.